We're about to start the video on y'all right now. P.S. You know you seen it here first. Any questions? You know the rest of the words. But we didn't do the video yet, but it's coming soon. But
we haven't done the video yet. We need to do a video.
We need to do a video, but guess what? I bought an extra gift. The gifts that keep on giving. You feel me? I bought my shirts, but I got a little extra salt off the elbow that I'ma add.
A little alley-oop?
A little alley.
Yeah.
Some legends. Hey, yo, Kenny, pull up. Survey says.
What up?
Survey says.
Yeah.
Who's who? Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't even know, man. My mom told us that he could be me, I could be him. She could be wrong. What's going on, fellas?
Nothing.
Chilling, man. So, Kenny, Keith, the Lucas twins. You may recognize these two from a small production called 22 Jump Street.
Very tiny movie.
Moving into the future, you may have heard about a movie called Judas and the Black Messiah.
Small movie.
Small movie as well. But these are the guys who made it, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that, maybe some upcoming projects, and see what these guys is up to, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into it. Welcome to Private Selection. This is our domain. Is this your first time in Dallas?
Oh, no. Second time. We came there in 2017. We did a bad show. Yeah. We had to run out of it.
Wait, are you being serious?
No, we did a show. We did the University of Texas at Dallas.
Yeah.
It was a comedy show?
Well, we thought it was a comedy show. But
Wait, Matt, how?
It was just rough. It's a disconnect.
The crowd or y'all's work?
It's like, college kids don't, they're so, I hate the word PC, but they're just they're uptight.
Right.
When you say certain things, they get tight, and you're just I gotta do this for another hour. And I'm like, all right, first 10 minutes, we're like, all right, this is gonna be this is hostile territory. And then I'm feeling our jokes, and then it's just it went downhill from there. But we still got our check. We got paid. We got
Were y'all the main card? Or?
Yeah. We probably shouldn't have been.
Well, I mean, what did they think they were signing up for?
Because 22 Jump Street, we kind of talk at the same time. And we don't really do our material, so it's when we went up there, we started talking about some rough shit, you know what I mean, and try to make light of it and make it funny. But it was
this is not what I know these guys
we do comedy club shit. We're from New York, so we talk about whatever. Yeah. And you get into certain colleges, they're
New York people have tough skin though, so they can understand and not feel a certain way or offended.
Absolutely. Yep. That's it. I mean, you do stand up in New York for 10 years, you kind of become bulletproof, but you do these fucking clubs, man. I mean, these colleges. Clubs are fun. Clubs are great, but colleges, man, they pay the most, so that's the thing. You can get 50,000-60,000 for just one show. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But it's
so with that happening, did that make you go back and depending on what city you're going to, switch up how you do stuff?
Never.
You didn't allow that to change.
The material is what it is.
The material works.
Receive it
fucking works. It just didn't work at that night in that little fucking college. It didn't work, but normally it works. I don't switch.
And y'all didn't come back because of that reason? You just haven't had a chance to make it back?
They haven't invited us back.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. And so then what brings y'all here right now?
Man. So we're actually doing a documentary with Swerve and Flash, and we wanted to come out here and just get as much footage as possible before the match and backstage, and we just wanted to experience what it's like to be a wrestler on the road. And also get Flash too, because they have such a great connection.
The dynamic
there between them two. Yep. And the documentary is going to revolve around their relationship, so we definitely wanted to just get footage of them together.
Yeah. And this is something we'll be able to watch.
Yep. Yes. We just started.
I mean, I don't know if it's all platforms. They might just put it out and then drop it on Twitter or something.
It's just for us. We're not showing anybody.
But this is something that'll be streamed everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. So, take us back to the beginning.
Okay.
How do you end up in a movie like 22 Jump Street?
you get stoned and go to an audition. And because we had no desire to be in movies. So no. We had no desire to act, really. But we just wanted to do stand-up. That's all we cared about. But the directors were looking for twins and they needed these high energy Asian twins. That's what they were looking for. So
that
we
was a
came
casting
in
call.
Totally opposite, like low end.
You were stoned, so your
stoned.
eyes were lower.
Low energy.
worked.
We were just like, we ain't gonna get this anyway, so fuck it. Like, let's just like.
Yeah, we
have
went
fun.
in with like no.
Yeah, because we had done a few auditions and all of them went terribly. So we was like, all right, this is gonna be another one of the terrible ones. So we went in, read it, and we were just like, all right, that's that, and left. And then maybe like 2 days later, they were like, I think everybody wants you guys to be in the movie. So we were like, holy shit, this is kind of weird. Because again, we didn't have any desire to be in the movie.
Sure,
I had zero desire to be famous or any of that. Like, it's just not what I do. But yeah, we were just like, this is an opportunity. It can help us like break into the industry a little bit more, and we can use that leverage to pivot into filmmaking. So that's how we were thinking about it. Right.
So, I mean, and that's the next natural question. Were you guys already writing? Were you guys already script writing? Coming up with...
Yeah. In fact, we were working on Judas and the Black Messiah in 2013 while auditioning for 22.
Okay, I love that. I love that. So
Wow.
again, always trying to explain to the kids who think it's an overnight thing, you know, it's an overnight success.
Yeah.
You guys are now Academy Award winners, and you guys made it all happen within 1 year. But the reality is, 2013 was a decade ago.
Right, you gotta
know,
grind,
movie
man.
came out 2021.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, that's a good chunk of time to work on one project without giving up.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and not getting paid.
Yeah,
Not getting paid, I feel like is the hardest part. 'cause a lot of people want
right.
to see the result instantly and not understand that sometimes you got to pay some dues in order to get into the rooms where those people will be to allow your future to unfold.
I mean, look
down
at it
the road.
like this. We were pitching the movie in 2014, right around like when 22 came out. We thought we used the heat to get our movie made. Still rejection. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So through that perseverance, what was the changing factor where all of a sudden now you guys got the right cast?
No, that's a great question. So like you said, we were pitching everywhere. We got rejected by every studio. We got rejected by every production company. And we were fortunate enough to work with Shaka King, who directed the film. And we worked with him on like a pilot presentation that didn't go anywhere. But we made a connection with him. And I think maybe like a couple months later, we was like, man, I think we're going to need a director to help us like get this movie to where we need to get it to. So we invited him to our place, and we just pitched him the same way we pitched all these other studios and production companies, and he got it immediately.
Yep.
We didn't know that he had a connection with Ryan Coogler. So we had no idea that they were cool. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna slip it to Ryan. I'm gonna slip the script to Ryan. And we were like, Ryan who? He was like, Ryan Coogler. I'm gonna slip it. Like, Ryan Coogler. And this is right off the hit, like right after Black Panther.
Yeah.
He was at his hottest. And that's when everything changed. Once Coogler signed off, the rest is history.
And then like obviously the characters coming in after that, because was this after Get Out?
After Get Out.
Right.
After
So it's
Get
like,
Out.
And then
y'all were able to reel in the
Keith
Keith.
was after Atlanta. So
It was crazy.
So-
They were all like coming up, and like we got them like right when, So we got them
right before they got too expensive.
Obviously.
So let me ask you this. I asked around, I talked to people, have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie? And one of the responses I got was, I'm not watching that movie, it's blasphemous. And I know that's probably not the first time y'all heard that, but I wanted for you guys to address that type of rhetoric and let people know, because obviously there's a bigger story there, there's a bigger picture that's being told.
Film, I think film is all about perspective, right? You take Oppenheimer, right? That's from the perspective of Oppenheimer. The Japanese, they probably watch that film and they're like, I can't win. It's terrible. I'm not watching that. You know what I mean? I think we were coming from the perspective of Fred. We were coming from the perspective of the people who were the victims. And for some
We were also
people,
coming from the perspective of the snitch.
that's right.
Which made a lot of people upset. They were
Right.
like, why would you give this guy shine?
Right.
He was the person that brought down Fred. And we were like, you got to understand cinematic storytelling, right? We wanted to make it Shakespearean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like Fred, God rest his soul, he was a very positive guy. I'm not going to say he was without flaws, but he was closer to Jesus than
You and I.
than you and, yeah, exactly. So we needed a character that we could like kind of operate in that gray area. You know what I mean? Just to add more suspense to the film.
Sure.
And we watch all these gangster movies and crime thrillers, and normally they come from the perspective of the criminal. So we're like, it could be interesting to tell a civil rights movie, but not tell it like we normally tell it, from the perspective of the civil rights leader. Let's tell it from the perspective of the person that brought the guy down.
Did they say it's blasphemous because of the title, or?
and that's what I didn't understand, because I'm like, this Black Panther story is not necessarily like, it's like they mistook it as like a Bible, like trying to. I can't think of the word, but basically where
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like the new the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet. I was like, not in Shakespearean days. They like brought it, so maybe they took it as you guys using this story to kind of tell. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I wanted to.
And there was some confusion because of the Judas and it all, like Messiah. They're like, what they don't understand is that,
so
like,
that's the clarification.
The Black Messiah of it all came from Hoover said.
Right.
So it's that makes sense to, because we wanted to just call it the Rise of Black Messiah, but we're like, that's from the perspective of the snitch, so we got to incorporate him as well. So it's Judas and the Black Messiah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you for that clarification.
Way more sense.
And I think that for anybody who's been steered away from that movie, from somebody saying words like that, I think now hopefully
that clarifies.
Regroup that and bring it back. So super dope.
Sorry, Christian.
Super dope. All right. So talk to us about clothes and shoes. Are you guys from New York or New Jersey?
From
Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So what's because I see long coat.
I mean,
there's clearly a vibe going on here. I think what they call this now is quiet luxury. You know what I'm saying? Where none of this stuff has logos or brands, but I bet if you look at what brand it is, it's probably expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Very expensive. That's what we call quiet luxury. So that's a New Jersey, that's a New York vibe.
It might be. It might be like. I think we've been influenced by other filmmakers, so we've been trying to evolve ourselves. But we used to rock sneakers like crazy.
Okay. What kind of sneakers did you rock?
I love Jordan. We used to have all the Jordans. All the patent leathers. The patent leathers are iconic. We had all of these growing up.
Crazy. Any certain silhouette as far as Jordans? 1s, 3s, 4s, 11s? Was there anything that you remember wearing a lot of?
Yeah. These right here.
11s?
That was a hot commodity in the ghetto. I mean, everybody was broke in the ghetto, but we all had a pair of these. Like, it was crazy. It's wow. And I just got a pair of these.
The Lost and Founds?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Lost and Founds at all.
I don't even like wearing my Jordans now, though. I don't wear my Jordans.
I feel like it would set the fit off of you guys.
I wore it on stage when we were in Denver, and I was like, I feel like I'm messing them up. So I don't want to fuck them up now. I just want to keep them. Like, that's shrine. I wish I had mine from fucking college. I know.
I have maybe a $600 limit. If the shoe is worth more than $600, I'll leave it in the closet.
Got it.
If it's maybe $600-700 or less, then I'll feel okay putting it on.
Right. How much are the Jordans? The Jordan? I forget how much they were. They were expensive.
Yeah. When was the last time you bought some sneakers? Like, could you think of the last shoe you actually caught?
I just bought a pair of them.
That was the last one?
I bought them last month. Yeah. 2 months ago. Yeah.
What about you?
I bought him a pair. He bought me a pair.
Y'all both got them?
Yeah, I got him a pair. I got it for my birthday.
That's the twin thing.
Yeah.
That's the twin vibe.
I was gonna give him a different color, but I was like,
I thought you got me those.
I know. I was so disappointed when I saw the box.
What?
You got me the 11.
You guys wear the same size shoe?
Yeah.
All right, that's a win too. So y'all was able to swap out. Let me get them today.
Those are sick too.
Now, one of y'all's got to be more disrespectful wearing the shoes than the other, though. I know that. Which one of y'all doesn't treat your shoes right?
See, I feel like you treat shoes better. No, you treat shoes worse than me.
Oh yeah, of course.
We got these shoes at the Oscars. It was like $1,000. I don't know. Very nice. You were just wearing them like they were. I went hiking in them. I was like, what are you doing, bro?
What shoes were these? What shoes do you wear to the Oscars and go hiking in?
It was like Zynga shoes.
One of y'all's wearing Zynga right now. Yeah, you are.
I got some shoes. I got some new ones, but the ones that I got for free for the Oscars, I just wore them.
You wore them hiking. I'm like, what the fuck is
like,
going on?
There's some nice.
I haven't worn them since the Oscars.
I know, it's crazy.
So you guys don't own any Dunks or Yeezys or anything of that matter, or is it strictly?
I had Yeezys, man, but I had to, once he went crazy, I was like, I gotta donate these.
And that was something that you felt was most people wear Yeezys based on comfortability, not so much the hype. But I guess you took it personal as one of those things where.
I mean, it was maybe I was just overreacting. It was just kind of crazy. I was in Hollywood too, so like when it went down,
for sure.
I don't want people to, you know what I'm saying?
Guilt by association.
Mistake me.
Jordan ain't saying that, right?
Yeah. Sir, why are you barefoot?
That's one of
them shits away.
Sometimes you just gotta wait for the smoke.
Right. I might get a pair recently, but like, man, that was
They
crazy.
still sell like crazy here, man. I'll tell you.
Oh, really?
That.
They're great sneakers,
It
man.
didn't reach that.
It actually went up.
It did. Yeah.
People wanted more because they knew that they were going to get rid of them.
Oh wow.
So the demand actually went up.
That's crazy.
Sadly,
I'm over thinking people are burning them again.
Nah, I think it was just Hollywood.
I'm sure there is a small.
Yeah, but it's like a
people who did
bubble.
that,
Yeah, Hollywood's a bubble, so it's like I think I was more nervous than I should have been, but I missed those sneakers.
Do you guys live in LA now?
I do. He lives in Denver.
I'm in Colorado, yeah.
What part of LA do you live?
I'm in West Hollywood.
You're in West Hollywood. How do you like that?
It's I like it. It's a lot of gay people, which is I thought would be like weird, but it's amazing. Like gay people don't commit crime.
No.
Like, this is the greatest. I should have done this years ago.
Energy levels are always
Oh
super
man,
high.
always
They're
have
healthy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
super
man,
healthy.
Perfect.
In the last year, I went to Denver for my first time. And
Oh,
that's
word.
one of my favorite.
Yeah, we loved Denver.
Oh,
The art was
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
It was really clean.
Very,
Like the
yeah.
streets were just
Very,
super
very.
clean, and then the food was good.
Where'd you guys go? Where'd you guys go?
We went-
Sneaker Con was while we were there.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But we went to the Denver Biscuit Co. Have you been there?
I've been there. Yeah. I know.
Oh, fucking good.
It's good. Yeah.
And then the mural. What was the mural that we saw? The big one. It was the Obey mural. I think it was the African woman with the afro.
that's
It's on the huge wall.
Yeah.
And then they have this alleyway with all the graffiti and stuff.
Yeah.
How long you guys there for?
It was like 3-4
Just-
days.
yeah.
Nice,
Typically,
nice.
we just did some comedy.
Yeah, no. Just I told him we did some shows out there.
So what made you want to go there instead?
My girl, she moved out there, and I was like, I gotta go following the leader.
Got you. So now, let me ask you this. As twins, you guys were talking about how that movie you guys started writing almost a decade ago. What does the creative process look like between the two of you?
You know, it's probably similar to how you guys do it. Like, there's obviously a lot of collaboration.
Yep.
You know, we're very transparent about like the ideas that we have. Like, if he has an idea about something he wants to write, he'll let me know, and we have a Google Doc where we can both see what we're adding. So it's like,
So y'all share it, so it's
so we
live.
share the Google Doc. Yeah.
Do you guys have like a yin and yang kind of thing? Like he
I
thinks of
mean,
the shit that you don't.
Our
vice
chemistry is
versa?
perfect. Like it's like
It is perfect.
We have like my deficiencies. He's pretty good at.
Sure.
Like I feel like he's more structured.
Yeah.
But then he's not just structured, but he's really good at structure.
So he's talking you off cliffs sometimes.
Precisely.
he talks me off the cliffs.
Yeah.
So he's a little more level headed. Yeah. So
Gotta reel it in.
Gotta reel it in, and yeah.
How long have you guys been working together?
Man,
12, 13 years.
Yeah, something
Wow,
like that, 12
wow,
years. 2013, so maybe 10 years.
That's amazing.
And did you guys know each other before
Yeah,
that?
11. Huh?
Did you guys know each other before you
No,
started?
I
No,
lived
he found
in
me
LA.
on World Star.
I'm from here in North Texas.
Yeah.
I moved to LA when I was 15.
Okay.
By the time I was like 25, 26, I started this clothing brand, and I was visiting who is now my wife and my parents in Austin, and I'm on World Star, and I see this clothing boutique in Austin, and I'm like, okay, let me go try to get my brand in there and go do some shopping,
Right.
So that I meet Scotty. We're like 6 months apart in age, two guys on the same path.
Yeah.
Just wanted the same things out of life, and it's just created this really cool
That's incredible.
situation where now we've got tons of employees.
Who would have thought World Star brought us together?
all off World Star.
Y'all know who Corey Shapiro is? Vintage Frames.
Oh, yeah.
He does the sunglasses, Vintage Frames. He has a spot in Montreal and then now in Miami. Well, we flew him down to buy a bunch of like vintage jewelry and sunglasses. And did this whole little rollout, put it on World Star because Danny, the owner, is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And then he just saw these two fly white boys and was like, yo, next time I'm in Austin, I'm gonna pull up and holler at them.
And so that was the thing, and I was flying in, I was coming maybe once a month just to visit my girl, and stay with my parents, and I'd come pull up on him, could do some shopping, we'd go out and party at night, and maybe like 2-3 months later, he posted that store he was working at was looking for an employee. And I hit him immediately. I'm like, take that post down, you guy.
Yeah. And then we hired him, and then we became best friends, and then we said, fuck that place, and then we left.
And then your own thing.
Wow.
So I mean, and that's been a long
10-year
journey of doing that and just being $10 an hour employees.
Yeah, right. But realizing the strength in collaboration.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why I was asking about the yin and yang. That's how we are. We're very balanced. It's like a weird, perfect.
And if there's an argument, we let it off our chest, and then
back
2 seconds later, it's like, all right, so do whatever it is we needed to do.
Because sometimes arguments are healthy, you know. Like you gotta get it out.
Say what you gotta say.
It's better than having that resentment, and then it turns into like, I hate this person now. And then you have the falling off or whatever.
Right.
So
that's good. I mean, like, you guys come from 2 different walks of life, and you guys were able to, gel into something and make something that's beautiful. Incredible. It's kind of like what the documentary is about with Swerve and Flash, how they didn't know each other. They came together. They made something beautiful.
Elevated each other's lives.
Exactly. The importance of collaboration and brotherhood is so important, man.
Especially in this day and age, man. People are finding ways to separate.
So much conflict.
Ways to come
so much
together.
conflict.
And that's very disheartening for me because especially me, like I'm just super accepting of everybody. I don't have you know what I mean? I love everybody, and so it's hard for me to watch people have such separation in different things. I'm a this and that guy, not a this or that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why you guys are able to work well together.
And then I'm the one that fucked up his whole life, dropped out of high school, went to prison, got out of prison, had nothing, and then worked hard for it. Larry moved to California away from his family, dropped out of high school, started doing other things to make money. Wow. And then, we were able to turn what we thought was a disaster in life into as motivation to get where we're going.
I'm about to tear up.
I'm serious, it's crazy, man.
It's the real deal.
I love it, man. I'm proud of you guys, man.
I appreciate it,
man. Same for y'all, man. I mean, obviously, how many black men have won an Academy Award?
Very few. And to be nominated and for our movie to win too, we had the first all-black production team to get nominated for Best Picture, and we're 2 out of 6 black dudes to get nominated for Best Original Screenplay. So it's like, it's history, man. It's history, man. 100-year history.
Yeah. So what's the next big move? What's going on right now?
We're directing.
We're going to get into directing. That's our next. We're working on multiple scripts. We have this one idea about Malcolm X that we think could, do really well. But we also have a personal story that we want to write.
We wrote an essay that came out a couple of years ago. We're going to turn that into a film, and that's going to be our feature debut.
Yeah, it was our cousin Kaizen who got into a shootout with the cops, and he ended up getting killed. But he was like a big influence on us. He taught us about hip hop, taught us about the movies and all this stuff, so wrestling and everything. He was a huge influence on us, but his life took a terrible turn.
He went to prison.
As well.
Wasn't able to recover. You know what I mean?
Some people can't,
Yeah, their cynicism through the roof.
Right. So you were able to turn something into it. So that's a powerful story, but he wasn't able to. So it's sad, but it's like we feel like it's something that we have to tell. And we want to tell his story because we don't want him to be remembered as the guy who got into a shootout with cops. He's more nuanced than that.
If you guys don't mind me asking, how old are y'all?
38.
Yeah, so we're all 36.
We're in that range.
So when you're talking about like the shoes growing up, I figured we had to be around the same age. So very, very cool, man, and so much that you guys have accomplished. At what some people consider it getting old, but
you know what?
I still feel like we're just
I'm excited.
getting to
You
the
guys
best
are just
parts,
starting, man.
You
guys we're all just starting, man. There's so much more we all can do. So it's like I feel like we're at the beginning.
Yeah. Your best years are your 40s, man.
50, maybe 50s.
I just made that up. Maybe we are living our best years.
So are there any particular projects that you guys are prepared to talk about? Because obviously coming off of what you guys came, now people are waiting for the next one. So it's like, can you give any insight into what may be next?
So I don't want to talk about any movies we might direct, but we are going to be starring in a movie called Babes. It's
Lana
Glazer from Broad City. She's starring in it, and we're going to be in that one. That's coming out next year.
Yeah, we got a book coming out.
We have a book coming out.
All right.
We finished writing 2 months ago.
What is the collaborative process on a book?
Oh my God!
You take pages 8 through 12. I'll pick back up at 15.
It was the hardest thing we've ever done.
Yep. I literally lost my mind. It's writing a book is harder than the screenplay. We're harder than acting, and we're like.
Is this written or audio? Like, do you say that?
We wrote it first, so now we're gonna do the audio. But it was 100,000 words.
No, 100,000
words. 350 pages. just like very dense book that we were trying to like. I don't know what we were thinking, but we pitched it as like this sociological study of Newark and us and a memoir, and we're like, we kind of made a mistake doing that. We could have made this a lot easier, but
Could have just been about comedy.
I don't think it was I know. Too many footnotes, but yeah, it was the hardest thing we've ever done. But it's similar collaborative process, like.
But just in terms of organizing thoughts
Yeah,
between two
so-
people into a fluid.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I don't know if I wouldn't.
We outlined like crazy. We were just like, okay, this is gonna be that. This is gonna be that. This is gonna be that.
It's like two people but one.
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
Like, it
That was
seems
the
like
hard
it would
part.
be very difficult to. It should be like those ones where it's like turn to page 96 for this ending, or turn to page 28 for this ending, because y'all each have different
We
ways.
should have done that.
Y'all remember those books back in the day? Yes, there's like 4 different endings.
That's genius, man. We should have done that. We made it to our.
could go
You
one
want
of these.
Kenny's-
You want Kenny's perspective? Flip the page.
Yeah, straight up.
Damn, that's smart. What's up? What do you guys have coming up? Like, what's new?
We actually are, today we just got finalized to open our 3rd location.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Congratulations!
Congratulations. So
Yeah.
we'll have 3 stores now.
We started this year with this store, and now we're ending this year with 3.
Thought it was $10 an hour. Now you 3 shit.
And we were smart though.
And
we played it
and
smart.
all of our employees make so much more than $10 an hour.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's even better.
You know,
Like,
starting way more.
Yeah, they start out
Yeah.
like just
And-
beyond what we ever.
And did you
reached.
guys do that just because you know
Yeah.
the struggle?
Yeah,
We learned from the other person's mistakes, what to do and what not to do.
Right.
So we knew, all right, well, when we become the boss, then
We're gonna
we're
do
going to do
that.
this,
Right,
this,
right,
and
right,
that
right, right.
instead. And sure enough,
Yeah.
It's worked.
Yeah.
it's worked. Yeah.
But we were strategic because we watched a lot of people grow during the pandemic, which was smart when it's surging, but at the same time, like as everything was declining, we were watching everyone scramble.
Right,
We played it smart, waited 4 years, and then eventually was like, all right, I think this is time. Had things set up, had certain things in position. People have been with us for X amount of years, so it made more sense. And so once the second one opened, like, okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, cool, let's go for the 3rd one. And so now here we are on the 3rd one.
What would you say is like the hardest thing about like managing stores? Like,
Figuring out the clientele and what they do and don't like, because not everyone likes all the clothes I carry in this store. So
Right.
the Stonebriar location is completely opposite demographic, desires, whatever that they like, and Town East is going to be different from both of them. So I think trying to figure out the demographic and what they like and the
It takes
consumer
time
type
to
likes,
let
it
that
takes
play
time.
out.
Gotcha.
And we always think we know.
Right,
So-
right.
Yeah, like we
filled
filled Stonebriar's location up with Galleria stuff, and it just did horrible. And so we ended up losing money and having to bring it back over to Galleria,
Right.
selling it through, and then repositioning different brands.
We're
different styles.
talking about a place that's like 10-15 minutes north.
Yeah,
of here.
same highway,
We're not
right up the
like,
road.
Yeah, like
That's wild.
right up the highway.
That's wild.
Whole different demographic, and
wild.
this new store will be the same thing as well. Completely different demographic from that one up.
And what's the ultimate goal? Like, how many stores do you think? It's just like you're just gonna play it by.
There's like one more place I'd like to be in Dallas. I feel like it's hard to be remote somewhere else because you gotta trust people with
Right.
a lot of high-end products.
Yeah.
I will say if they do make that Amtrak from Dallas to Houston, where it's a 30-minute drive on the rail.
Yeah, they're making like a
Then-
high-speed train. It's normally a 4.5 hour drive, but they're making a
45
high-speed
minutes.
train that'll
Oh,
get
yeah,
you there.
45.
So now, if something like that were to happen in the
Yeah,
next 2 or 3 years, then yeah, I'll go to Houston or Austin or something like that.
Right,
I'm
right.
originally from Austin, so yeah, I wouldn't mind monopolizing the whole Texas
Right.
state and whatnot. But yeah, I mean that and growing the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think exactly, that was my next thing. Is we're 3 years into this YouTube, and I feel like
exploding.
we've and I feel like it's like I'm ready for the next step.
Right.
I'm ready. I don't want to be stuck in just
Shoes.
YouTube world.
Well, what shoes
Well,
too.
Like okay, so
You
that's
guys want to expand out of this?
yes.
Anything, man.
Because that's the thing about our content. Not only do we do the content in here in our store, but our real episodes that everybody knows and loves, we go to Denver and go to all the coolest places to eat, the coolest places to shop, go look at all the art, show everybody what to do. Then when people go to Denver, they follow along and they do the same
They
thing.
now have a roadmap of like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to Denver. Let me go back to the Private Selection Denver episode and write down everything they did.
So-
and then I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right,
think
right.
like Anthony Bourdain, but with this kind of stuff.
That's
And
amazing.
That's what we're
That's pretty
So-
that's a great idea.
That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
we're
So we got the sizzle set up.
Yeah.
But thanks to Michael, got the professional sizzle set up, and we got a buddy of ours, and we're trying to just pitch
And so that's
different networks or somebody that might pick us up.
So, like most people, when we first started YouTube, everybody was like, make 8 to 12 minute content. It's like, bro, our episodes are like hour and a half, We're making motion picture films.
Yeah.
This guy is literally making full films, and then we go to the Philippines, and it turns into, you know, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, whatever.
Oh, that's where you guys get edited in the Philippines?
No, they brought us out there first.
Yeah, we got
we went out there, had a whole adventure.
They put us up on an island and everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
So we would love to express what we do just on a bigger platform with more connections that can get the right people in front of us to create better content.
You know, so I don't know, the guy Slobby Robbie, he had a little stint on Netflix. They gave him an opportunity there, but it's like I need a bigger platform.
Right.
So people. We travel all over this freaking world, and everybody just loves the content.
Yeah, we have great aura. We all get up. People love the energy between us, and Ian is also part of it. He's not here right now, but us three together, brothers. You can tell when watching it, like you feel like
chemistry.
You're with us.
I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna challenge y'all. Next time you're on a plane or some shit,
watch an
throw
episode.
on a travel episode, New York or whatever.
New York ones are the
Philippines.
famous
I'm gonna watch the Denver one.
So have you guys pitched it anywhere yet?
No. Michael, has he pitched it anywhere?
It's in the hands. It's making the
It's
round.
in the hands.
This is like as of like last
So I
couple
have people
weeks.
at ESPN that are looking at it, and then he's got people on like Hulu and Netflix.
So
and whatnot.
our very good friend James is Discovery. He does right now.
great.
He did Fast and Loud, the Gas Monkey Garage show, and now he does Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
The Ghost Hunters, which
Right.
has been on for 15 years.
And he's been on our ass for
So he's
years to do this.
So he's like gonna try
Help
to
you guys package
do
it.
whatever.
Warner Bros. Discovery. That'll be the platform.
Yeah, so we'll figure it. We literally just finished this sizzle like in this last week or so. So
It's amazing.
It's
now
definitely unique. This is a very unique, type of experience.
Exactly.
And, incorporating the
And I think-
ordain of it all. I guess.
And I think you can go way further than shoes.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you can go
Yeah, yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
So we'll play it out.
Yeah.
10 out of 10,
Shoes just the start, but you're gonna expand beyond it.
I'm gonna pray on it, man. It's gonna work out.
All right,
Yeah,
let's check out some clothes.
Yeah.
All right, first
Or
of all,
shoes. Is there
give
anything
me
in here?
yes, give me some favorites.
Y'all were
in
looking
here.
around earlier.
They just keep going back to the 11s. These
I
guys love 11s.
I think the 11s are my choice.
Yeah.
What size shoe do y'all wear?
9.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Maybe
pull up the
11s.
iPad and see what we got going on in this size.
Also, I want one of these sweaters, man.
What size?
What size is this? This is
It'll fit true to size. So if you're
Uh,
small or medium.
small. Alright, I'll take a small too. Okay, actually, yeah.
So you want red or you want the blue?
I'll take blue. Let's do
Is that how
red.
y'all usually do it? Like one and
Yeah.
the other one gets the other one? Y'all work in one. Was it small, you said?
Yeah. These are fucking amazing. I know, they're dope as fuck.
Yeah, the quality's really
I
nice
love
on
the
them.
quality too.
And then basically, I don't know if you saw the back, but it says, keep your life private and your selection
sick.
limited, but then it just shows private selection. So
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I feel like you guys are pretty private and limited.
I'm
which
very
I was
private.
like-
Very private. This is a good
So,
thing, man.
tell us a little bit about some of the challenges y'all have faced. Obviously, Hollywood is very, very hard to
a
break
grind.
into.
It's a grind.
So, just in terms of the grind, what were some of the challenges that you had to overcome beyond just the
In the
patience
beginning,
and persistence?
money.
Yeah.
Like, you're limited. You have no money. You're sleeping on couches.
Sleeping in your car.
Sleeping in your car.
Yeah. We were in Brooklyn sleeping in our car for a couple of weeks trying to make it happen.
What was the budget for Judas?
I mean, the budget for Judas was 27 million.
How much?
Like 27 million? Yeah. And that's like on the...
That's low.
That's not even...
That's not even like a crazy Hollywood.
22 Jump Street was like 80 million.
That's a little movie.
Wow.
Little 27
So yeah,
million movie.
like we said, guys, this is a little film.
But trying to we started off as stand-up comedians, so when you're trying to transition from stand-up to filmmaking, they're just like, wait a second, like we don't trust you as a filmmaker. So that was like another obstacle that we had to get over. Like
I feel like Key and Peele were the same way whenever.
Exactly,
I feel like that
exactly.
might have been the same type of.
Well,
Yeah.
Jordan's success was
It helped
big
us
for
all.
everybody.
It helped us
Because,
all,
like, oh,
yeah.
we can do more than just
Comedy.
make people
That's the
laugh.
thing. He was able to flip
Yeah.
it to a whole different
spectrum.
way.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
And
these
he
weird kind of
mastered
horror
comedy.
type-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were great. I mean,
Is there anyone that you guys looked up to that now you're like friends with?
Jordan Peele.
was
Like,
one of
so
them?
we looked up to him, and when we got our Oscar nominations, he sent us What did he send us? He
Sent us a bottle of Don P. He sent us like a very expensive bottle of champagne and said congratulations.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
And we actually we went to the movies with him before he made Get Out. We watched a horror movie with him.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we didn't know he was about to make Get Out. We were just like kind of watching this horror movie. And then a couple of maybe a year.
Get Out just blew people's minds.
Who else were we friends with? Kid Cudi. Yeah, we met him. He was a big fan of Judas.
So you've been a fan of his music for?
I was a fan of his music, the early stuff, and then I kind of just like went away from rap for a while.
The biggest Cudi fan in the world right here.
Yeah.
I think he's wearing his shirt.
Cudi's, yeah. Cudi's one of the greatest dudes ever, bro. Like he's just like very creative, always positive, you know, and
He funny thing about Michael is he has every record that he's ever put out.
I have his entire discography on vinyl.
Wow.
So he was front row when he was here, just waving all 11 of them in his face. When he stopped the show,
what did you think of it?
and he got all of them signed.
Diddy trying to blow up Cudi's car.
Bro,
Yeah, that was nuts.
real.
I believe it.
I just say it, but I
Joker. He
just
killed
believe
Tupac,
all of
man.
that.
Bro,
believe it.
we watched Diddy do some crazy things our entire
25
lives.
years.
Yeah,
Like
I've been watching
craziness.
it. When I saw that, I was like, yeah.
That sounds like Diddy.
Yeah, that sounds
I
normal.
wasn't like, he probably didn't. He probably
So
did that shit.
Yeah.
back in when I still lived in LA, this was probably 2010, 2011. I had an entertainment lawyer at the time. Shout out my guy Kevin, and he was like, "I'm gonna take you to this music video shoot." And it was this girl named Janelle Monáe. Many Moons Janelle Monáe video. Go find Full Fit Larry in there.
You're in it?
Yeah. And so,
What are you doing in there?
Just we'll get into that later. But Diddy had this girl that just like he's standing there on the set looking, behind the camera, and there's a girl who just like,
Rubbing his hands.
massages his hands
Everywhere he goes.
everywhere he goes.
Yeah,
we're on set for like 8 hours.
Because of all the fucked
Yeah,
up shit he
yeah,
does. He's so tense and stressed. He's just having to rub it out of him.
And I was like,
Hell, the evil act.
that's different. I've seen some crazy
diabolical.
shit
Yeah.
living in LA, but that was just a different level of like,
Yeah,
wow,
he's on
wow.
He's wild, bro. Yeah. Just demon energy, man.
Yeah.
Demon energy. Now I know why Mace, turned to the
Yeah,
Lord. I was like,
yeah.
now it should all make sense.
And actually, you're right. I didn't even think about that. It was so much resentment on his back
Yeah,
being
it was
around
like,
him for those
I'm
years.
going
He was like, I gotta go this way.
I need the Lord. Like, this
So,
is crazy.
considering you guys met Cudi, you got Jordan. Who are some people that you would like to work with in this industry? Who's on like the wish list?
Great question. Yeah, obviously.
Director or actor?
Tarantino.
Of course, Terrence.
My all-time number.
Yeah,
So we have
crazy.
theaters in our house,
Yeah.
so we have our favorite.
Yeah.
movie
But I'm
posters.
from Austin, so he done
Yeah.
a lot of different
Yeah.
movies were shot in Austin as well.
Oh, he shot
Pulp
Death
Fiction.
Proof.
That one.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is
Yeah,
just
classic.
number one
Yeah.
in my book.
All
That is
day.
my
One of the
all-time
greatest. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, yeah. I just watched that one. Yeah.
The way that it just goes all over the place,
Right,
and you
right,
have to
right.
kind of catch up and figure it all. Like I just,
If you want
when
that
I-
ending, you gotta go
Yeah.
to page 32. That's how it is.
straight up.
Obviously, Christopher Nolan.
Wow,
Coen
okay.
Bros.
Yep.
Well, I want to work with Denzel.
Of course.
I feel like he
Fucking
can.
Training
He's such
Day
a
is
great
my
actor.
favorite.
Training Days.
So
That's one of the posters in my movie room.
that's my challenge for y'all. I have this thing where it's like they don't really like. I grew up with so many like pivotal black films.
Yeah.
Brothers, The Wood,
Right.
to
The
all
Wood,
the Ice
wow.
Cubes
Yeah.
movies, to
Right.
Wayne
and
Bros.
the
Right.
Wayans
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
and all the scary movies. And now it's like we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ryan drops a movie, y'all put out a movie, you know,
Yeah.
but there's really not a lot of like, there was a group
Yep.
of actors and actresses that all worked together and they were making these films.
Kind of like how
and-
Sandler does with his
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, with
and,
his crew.
and so that's my challenge for y'all is I need y'all to garner that
Right.
and kind of create that space because it's like, I don't watch a lot of movies
Yeah.
anymore. And
Nobody does.
whenever I see like
Nobody.
one of my all-time
The thing
favorites,
is, like,
you know,
yeah. I mean, movies used to be so concentrated. You had the theater, you had a couple of channels, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Now you got streaming,
Yep.
you got
Yep.
you got
all
all
over.
It's everywhere. So it's like,
And then
where
like
do you get that
Hulu's
mass
doing
con-
exclusives
Right,
and Netflix is
right,
doing
right.
exclusives.
Yeah.
So if you don't have Netflix, like
Yeah, like, fuck it,
you're out
I
of
go
there.
see those movies.
Watch it.
I ain't paying for that and Hulu.
Y'all ever write a movie with an actor in mind and hoping that that person is, and has that ever happened?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with Judas. We had
Lakeith.
Lakeith in mind
Yep.
for William O'Neill,
and
Yeah,
it just
super
manifested.
dope. I was a huge
Jesse
fan
Plemons,
of Atlanta from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
he's such a compelling
yeah,
actor.
man,
And people just saw him as a comedic actor. We're like, nah, I think he can do drama. And he's
Some of the best dramatic actors.
even
come from
Kaluuya
comedy
came from
background.
sketch comedy. So yeah,
interesting
Yeah.
dynamic there.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
there has to be something logical there in terms of why that is.
Yeah,
Maybe because I think the comedic people maybe have deeper
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
it's
Oh,
masked
yeah.
by a lot
Yeah,
of
of course,
comedy.
obviously.
But the deeper things that are there.
But I also
Robin Williams was
Yeah,
one of them.
exactly.
Like, that's a prime
Yeah,
example.
right, right,
there.
right.
So,
yeah.
When it's like it's not that it's easy to make people laugh, but it's making people cry is I think a lot easier than making people laugh.
Yeah,
I just think because to get at laughter, you gotta like
Chris
really,
Farley
You have
was
to
another
really-
one, too.
hit the soul.
There's a lot of darkness in
Love.
comedy, bro. Like it's a lot of darkness.
Never know what kind of demons they might be fighting.
Mitch Hedberg,
Just
you know,
even being
before
in
you-
Hollywood a lot too.
Right.
Just
It can
bring
kill you.
that as
Yeah,
well.
Did you guys
hanging
grow
around
up on
P Diddy.
Saturday Night Live at all?
Yeah,
I mean, we like that, but we were more Mad TV.
Mad TV, Saturday. We like
Okay.
watch a lot of Martin.
I watched a lot of Mad TV. I was
Bro,
SNL.
SNL.
Because my family always we always sat down together and watched.
Right,
it, so
right.
that was why.
But I remember all of the classic sketches from Mad TV as well. But
Yeah.
I definitely grew up years and from Eddie Murphy being on
Yeah,
SNL.
right.
all
Will
that.
Ferrell.
We watched SNL. I just like it was very white, so like Mad TV had a couple more black people.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah,
Mad TV,
sure.
but SNL's obviously
just like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Right.
Cartoon Network had like the more edgier stuff.
right.
Same with Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
PlayStation always had like the more gory games.
Right,
Xbox
right,
was always just
right,
more
right,
friendly.
as a kid.
Yeah.
Super dope, man. All right.
I mean, is there anything else?
What else y'all
I want
want?
some shoes. I want some shoes. Anything?
Could I actually do the hat too?
You tell me what you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab
Yes. And these are all of our private hats right here. And then there's more on the other side.
Fuck roommates. I agree. Not my
Have you had any good barbecue in Texas since you've been here?
Man,
The best.
The best. We've done a bunch of shows in Austin.
Yeah, Franklin's is the one in Austin. That's one of the best ones.
That's what we went to.
But those are the ones where you gotta wait in line.
Yeah, we
though.
went to Franklin's. Man, it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
It was one of the best, if
Fuck,
not
like
the best.
5 in the
barbecue.
morning, lawn chair outside of the barbecue spot.
What about Dallas?
We haven't had any.
We just had a cheesesteak though. That
Dallas.
cheesesteak over there was great. Well, it's obviously not barbecue, but
Right, still
it was
good
great.
though.
It was great.
Yeah, y'all need to try Terry Black's.
Terry
Black.
Black.
Yeah,
And it's so funny because I finally ate there like 2-3 days ago. I just
Amazing.
ate there for the first time and I loved it. It was
Terry Black?
incredible.
Terry Black?
Yeah,
Terry
Terry
Black.
Black.
Best
And
barbecue
they
in
have
Dallas.
this thing, they have like sweet
Yeah.
barbecue sauce. So fucking good.
Yeah.
I love the
Sweet or
barbecue.
spicy.
The barbecue.
Texas barbecue. Nothing touches.
Right,
Nothing
right, right.
touches.
I used to be a North Carolina, loyalist, but I'm like, nah, Texas. I don't get
And
that
I feel
on
like that
camera.
about Mexican food here, but people argue California got better Mexican food, but I feel like it's more street tacos
It
in
is.
Cali versus.
You have Tex-Mex in Texas.
That's fair.
I'll
That's
take
fair.
Tex-Mex
I'm sure
all
take
day.
the Mexican
California, they give you a tortilla,
Yep,
some
yep,
chicken,
yep.
and some cilantro.
You
and
know where the Mexicans hold?
That's it.
New York Mexican. It's the worst.
Some of the worst
Yeah.
I stay away from any. When I'm in places like that, they're like, well, I think we were in New York and there's a barbecue spot. I was like, no, I'm not going to fucking
No,
barbecue.
yeah, don't get any barbecue.
Out of your fucking mind.
Why would I do that?
I knew Terry Black's was the truth when we had ribs and brisket, and I went to go, take my knife to go cut a piece, and it just like fell apart.
Yep,
I'm just
yep.
like, oh,
that's
shit.
that's when you
That's
know
when
you got the
yes, ribs that you don't even have to cut off the
Right.
bone. That was next level for me.
What's
so.
your favorite food? Is it the same?
No.
No,
What
we
do you
have some
like?
similar.
I like Korean barbecue.
Okay. If gin is a good one.
Been there. I've been there
that
plenty
one's
of times.
amazing. They have one
Or
right up- right
if
up
you
the-
want a very cool fusion spot, which is where we normally send everybody, right over here, it's called Chris and John.
Yeah.
And it's Vietnamese and
I just went to a
Mexican
Vietnamese
fusion.
place. Oh, that's
So it's
beautiful.
like they have like a pho
Yeah.
burrito, a
Ah,
pho
a
quesadilla.
pho burrito.
So that's what I get every
Yes.
time.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
And wait till you see these plates that they serve. So they have like these platters, right? So just any platter, and they give you.
So you got
wings.
bao tacos, kamichi fries.
That looks.
You got
Oh
pho.
Oh,
But bro, some of this food is just like
Bro.
birria tacos.
man.
Yes, bro.
Pho
Yes.
burrito.
They even got a
Chris
pho
and
burger. Like, bro, it's so fucking good.
Chris
Bro.
and John.
Chris and
fire.
John?
So let me tell you this: next time you guys are in New
Here's
York,
the pho burrito, ramen burrito.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the chicken mole, so it's got like the little chocolate style sauce on there.
That looks, it's breaking my brain right now.
So next time you go to New York, next time you're in Times Square, you're gonna go to Port Gourmet Deli.
Okay.
It's right across from the Westin Hotel. Port Gourmet Deli, and you're gonna go in there, look at the menu, and you'll see a sandwich called the Scotty.
I have my own sandwich. Literally, it's not just coincidental. They put it up there because of me and everything.
So we went and we did an episode there.
How do you get yours?
So I used to watch De Susamiro all the time when they had their show. I don't know why they don't air it
broke up?
anymore. Why?
I don't know why they
So
broke up.
annoying. They were so
Hollywood-
commercial
Hollywood
and they got
shit.
signed to whatever
Yeah,
Showtime. I think it
Wasn't
was,
the same.
and they
It
just
just
fucked it all
fell
up.
apart,
But I was watching them. They always were doing the Bodega Boys, chopped cheese. They
Love
always
those
kept
guys.
talking about something.
Yeah.
Like, bro, next time I go to New York, I need a chopped cheese. So we stop at the West. That's where we're staying. I'm like, bro, we gotta go to a bodega. Us not going into the boroughs, obviously, because we don't know anybody. I was like, let's just go over there. They probably got one, so we went in there. They had a chopped cheese. Well, I always wanted a BEC as well, and so I was like, started eating them separately. And then I went in there one day. It was like our third day in a row now after eating them like twice a day for 3 days.
No bullshit.
Went in there. I'm like, can I put a bacon, egg, and cheese and a chopped cheese together? And the guy's like, yeah. What are you gonna call it? And I'm like, the Scotty. And then from that day forward,
They wrote it and
on
they
a piece
slapped
of
it
paper
on
they
the
put up
menu.
there. And then I just posted it. Everyone posted it. And then we dropped the episode. And then the owner was just blowing me up like, you have no idea. Like every day, 10, 15 people are coming in ordering the Scotty. Like
That is
this is during the
wow.
pandemic. They had just
Yeah,
opened, so they
just
have
opened back up
clientele.
after
Way
the
more
pandemic.
impressive than the
And
Oscars.
so she was like, y'all.
I want my own sandwich.
She was like, it literally helped save my business.
I this much though. New York people are mad at me though because they're just like, how the fuck you gotta? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all are so territorial, or like New Yorkers are so
Like
territorial.
John Stark don't even have his
Yeah, how
own
a white boy from
sandwich.
the suburbs? How's a white boy from the suburbs have a chopped cheese and it's not even in a borough?
New York.
Yeah, it's in Times Square.
Known
like-
for hating.
But eventually they did a whole new menu,
Yeah.
and so now it's like really on
And they
the
got my
menu.
IG
His
on there
his
too,
Instagram's
with
up
us.
there.
And we're called the early bird boys because
Yeah.
we get shoes in before the rest of
Yeah,
the world to
yeah.
show.
We have
so
an
there's a
omelet.
bird and a sneaker emoji next to the Scotty, so
That's
that you
so
know that
sick,
it's mine.
man. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
super
gonna
tight.
live beyond all.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
So if you guys ever go,
I'm
man,
going. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Super
Scotty.
dope.
That's sick,
dope.
dude. I want my own sandwich. Damn.
Did y'all see a shoe that you like? Or we just strictly
you
doing
don't
clothes?
got the 11s? Yeah.
No, all we have is the small sizes.
Okay.
What about a dunk? Y'all wear dunks?
I don't wear dunks.
Dunks are gonna be on this wall right here, and then as
Maybe
well
I'll
as
get some Yeezys.
Yeezys. Okay, we got some. So we're going back to
time.
it.
I'm gonna go back.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeezys.
I'm playing.
You gonna do it?
What did they?
Me and for
Are you doing like
for the vibe, for the way that y'all dress,
What about slides? You got slides on right now.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
actually
Yeezy
get some slides. Yeah.
I just feel like
What size are you?
I'm 9.
I feel like a Yeezy 500 is just the vibe for the way
Right,
y'all are
pretty sick.
dressed.
Very cool.
And those are my favorites. I don't do the 350s. These 500s are for sure my favorite.
These are nice.
They're comfortable too. I just picked the neutral color just because I feel like it could
I like the black ones.
but we can see what all colors you got there.
Oh
It's
man.
gonna become your travel shoe.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like because I know it's more of a bulkier shoe, but I think it looks fine.
Oh no, I love this. Yeah, I'll get these.
Do you like that colorway?
Yeah, I like these colors.
Do you want to at least glance real quick just so I
Let's
can
see.
triple
Yeah,
check?
gray.
You got brown. That's like more of like a blackish color. I don't know
Oh,
if
is it
I
black?
under-
Let's
I don't know if I
see.
understood. This is a 9. It's more of
Yeah,
like
maybe the
a
black.
darker
Maybe I
color.
prefer
Might
this
match better.
Yeah, I think I prefer this color.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I think that's the move, man.
I like these.
Pushing
Might be a
boundaries.
little too
Right.
big.
I
But
love
they
these.
are mad comfortable.
And it's a slide. It's not like it's
Right.
a 350, so they might not target you.
Right, not as much.
No, it just needs it for comfortability.
Oh, wait,
It's
actually-
nothing. It's nothing.
Actually,
You get those?
Walking out the
yeah,
door.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like a
Comfortable as
sock.
fuck,
Once you
man.
get up,
I kinda want some of those
very
too.
form fitted.
All right, you want me to get one?
No.
yo, I
Yeah,
love
I'll get
these.
some of those too.
Yeah.
I only have one pair in your
Okay.
size, so you would have to pick a different color.
I love these actually.
Damn it, Kanye.
At least you shut up.
Yeah.
The album's coming. They told him be quiet, so they do this.
There's no platform
yeah,
even
this
wants to use them.
That's why I'm. It's interesting to see where this album is gonna release.
Oh yeah, where's he gonna?
But
They're gonna
apparently,
release it on that.
I saw Ty Dolla Sign posted that the album was dropping, and then Spotify said "Ayo" in the comments. So maybe it'll be on Spotify.
This is a 9.
9 in the Sesame. Yep.
I like this color. I'm gonna go with these.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Very comfortable.
I like that. All right, let's put it together.
Slid it on and he didn't do it. He's like, yep, that's good.
I walked around a little bit. I need some socks too.
Either of y'all interested in the antisocial fleshlight?
This one? That one?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a good travel accessory.
Yeah, what do you use it for?
That's a
Flashlight.
that's a pocket pussy.
It actually is.
I swear to God.
Oh, word?
And I used it, and it gave me a rash. So I think I was sensitive to the lubrication or something on it.
Wait, the antisocial thing?
Yeah.
I used it and I loved it.
I'm hearing two different
I used
experiences.
it and I loved it. I thought it was genius. When you're just used to your hand,
I get it. Yeah.
and then you
It's
choose
something
that,
new.
you're like, whoa.
It's a whole new experience. I've been limiting myself.
Yeah, I should have kept one.
Definitely
of
was
those.
really tight.
I'm married, so I don't know where to hide it.
That's
but it's
true.
like, I
Can I
would
get
totally
that back?
keep one of those.
Yeah, which one?
This one. Thank you, brother.
Of course.
This is awesome, man. Really appreciate this.
Look,
We appreciate y'all coming through.
I'm gonna be 100. Y'all handed me shit, and I don't remember who was whose, so I don't remember whose was
Blue
what.
pile goes right
No, but
here.
I put that on there not knowing if that was his or not.
Very good.
I couldn't remember.
Man, this is amazing. Yo, man, this is yours? Yeah, that's for hat. I got this hat though. Oh, that's for blue one, man.
You got the blue one?
I got you.
Yeah, I'll probably wear this tomorrow. I'm gonna rock this tomorrow. He's amazing.
This one's dope for the red
Thank you,
hoodie
brother.
too.
Oh, perfect.
If you, for the red one, no, that one's for
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
You use for the blue. And if you don't want the
All right.
You got the Sesame Street, the gray one.
Going to the Supreme Holiday Party in California. Got this. Yeah. I appreciate
The
this.
survey says Lucas Bros, no Doublemint twin. I'm serious.
Let's go talk. I want that Doublemint commercial.
Yeah, but we do need it. I got a theme song for y'all. Holla at me.
We'll do it in a heartbeat. You write the song in 10 minutes.
So Flash did our theme song as well.
Oh, right? The master.
We
needed that
It's
too.
so perfect.
They might need to
That's
hear it.
what I mean about like this when he comes up. He's the theme song man.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And it's just perfect.
That's crazy.
The way he talked about all three of us, the
Yeah.
characters, and the song, like it's fucking
It made sense.
He operates on another
We just
level.
kept using royalty-free songs and just kept stealing those for our episode.
now it's like we got an official song. All right, we got an Onyx Yeezy. We got the blue private selection hat. We got the new hoodie. These just dropped.
Oh, nice.
Private selection hats. One of my personal favorite pieces.
Oh, this is
with
sick.
the red hoodie.
Right here, bro.
And we got the Sesame, oldie but a goodie. And we got, what color is this one? Granite? Thought it was Onyx. This is the granite one. There's a lot of different colors.
And cool bag.
Yeah.
And the bag.
Oh, and the bag. So definitely a
Thank
dope
y'all, man.
pickup.
Thank y'all so much.
Definitely.
Like I said, I'm proud of you guys, man.
I'm proud of y'all. Shit.
Man.
This is a proud moment.
We're all proud, man.
Proud of you, man.
Flash was right when he said he had another little special guest. It was actually a 2-for-1. So special thank you to the Lucas twins for coming through, man. This was definitely an incredible experience that I won't forget. Look forward to working with y'all in the future
sir.
and
Yes, sir.
moving around and just as a team, man. You see how we get down as a family over here, man. Tell them where they can find you on IG.
First and foremost, shout out to Private Selection.
I know you guys are
hooking us up. We're
man.
Lucas Bros on IG. Just put in at the Lucas Bros. You find us on IG. That's pretty much it. A movie coming out. We got a book coming out. You know,
You'll
a movie
see us.
coming out called Babes. Go watch Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes.
Nominated for 6 Oscars. Go watch that movie for heaven. And we have a cartoon called.
And it's not blasphemous.
No, it's not blasphemous. No, not
Let
blasphemous.
them know.
We have a cartoon. Go watch it. Lucas Bros Moving Co. What else? Anything else? No. We have a shitty special on Netflix. Yeah, I don't think it's shitty. It's not shitty, but you know, our material is much better now. So don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Well, thank you guys, man. We appreciate it. We're
Thank you,
gonna
thank
rock
you.
out with y'all tomorrow.
Sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We're going tomorrow. I almost fucked it up.
Man, definitely.
All right, brother.
All right, man. We out.